Hey, it's me, Isaac Jarnigan. Welcome back to another YouTube video. This week's one's kind of like a chill, like a Sunday night popcorn kind of vibe, Saturday night popcorn vibe. Night after homework, you don't want to do anything, you just want to sit and watch something kind of vibe. This is your video. Wanted to break down my 8 Polaroid inspirations that I printed out. Story on that is I had a pack of Polaroids to use on one of those Polaroid labs. One of this thing you can just use your phone to scan it, and you can print it out, and it looks great. Anyways, I had a pack of black ones. Oh shoot. Anyways, I had a pack of black ones about this size. It looks like this, that I just didn't use for years, and I'm like, how can I use these? And one thing I thought of is just to print out people, events, places, things that have inspired me for any reason, and print them out and set them somewhere in my room and look at them and have that invoke inspiration in me when I needed it. It was a great idea. So let's talk. Let's just start off, huh?
Pray with me, lay with me, conversate with me. Just bring them in on that whole outro tip, and then we'll bring in back the trumpets while you're singing it, and bringing in all these instrumentations and the lower strings, and everything will just come to this climactic, don't let my soul drown, please, don't let my soul drown in luxury. Okay. So everything that you're singing is this point of desperation,
So powerful!
The first one, you got a sneak peek of it. This is John Bellion. He does music. He produces a lot right now, I believe. He's a good looking guy too. He produced songs like All Time Low, Overwhelming, Guillotine, what's that one song? Simple and Sweet. That's not the song I was thinking of. Some other really big songs. But my favorite song from him is Luxury. That's my top one, and here's why. On his YouTube, he did some behind the scenes videos of his music, of him making his music rather, and they were great. I love behind the scenes videos, just watching people create whatever they want to create. I like listening to music, but I don't know the process of music too much, but I still love watching videos like that. It's awesome. But his video on Luxury was beautiful. I came across it in high school. It just, it's a song with a great message, and just being able to watch through how he incorporated that chorus trumpet sound and the smile on his face and the passion in his face as he's making that music. Him incorporating a feature in the song that doesn't necessarily have a name for herself, but rather just having her on because she has a beautiful voice. I want to create like that. Whatever I create or want to create, I want to create like he creates his music, with purpose and with that passion and excitement and his positivity towards other people. So inspiring. I would watch that video probably twice a year, 4 times a year, just to feel it. And then I love listening to that song afterwards. The song talks about growing to a point where you don't even know who you are anymore. You're in this kind of luxury state of your life. You've made it, and it's just talking about how he's just praying. I believe he's praying to God about just how he doesn't want to let his soul drown in luxury and the things around him. He wants to continue to be his genuine self that he was when he got there. So I think that's a great message as I continue to grow in life.
I'm searching for something bigger. Don't let all these success, don't let all these things that are happening to me.
Material thing. Because
I made a record that we're gonna first drop. It's called Money Right. And it's basically yeah, my money's right and everything's going good and blah, blah, blah. But now people won't realize that I'm dropping a record that's a rebuttal to that song. So people are gonna say, oh, this is how he feels, where his headspace is at. But then they don't know that that's the intro. And then the outro of the album is gonna actually be more in-depth as far as I'm answering what I first thought was dope, making all this money on this end, and I'm realizing I can't control anything and I haven't done any of this, it's all God, blah, blah, blah. Please, all the people that are loved ones in my life, don't let my soul drown in all of the success that's happening.
Polaroid number 2, Gary Vaynerchuk.
The problem is, nobody cares. Your lack of patience is killing you, it's slowing you down. than everybody else?
This dude introduced me to truly doing whatever the heck you want. Probably my first fad in high school was Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a very outspoken man. He talks, he's aggressive, cusses a lot. But one thing that he does do really well is he genuinely talks about you should do what you want, and you're able to, and you can hustle towards what you need to do. And as a content creator, he's motivated me to create content and lots of it. If that's what you want to do and that's how you want to get there, he continues to show up every day and is just super passionate, man. And he's like in his 50s, but he's still a child, and that just inspires me. So the fact that he was the first person that really changed my perspective on things was quite amazing. And if I turn out a failure, you can blame this guy a little bit too. But his message was very powerful in my life. I don't listen to him as much now, but I should. He's very inspiring, man.
You're not lost in life, you're just early in the process.
Polaroid number 3, Rory Kramer, the kid.
When I die, I want to be remembered for the life I lived, not the money I made.
Rory Kramer is like videographer, and I would even say storyteller, and just crazy man. He's great because obviously I kind of relate to him in a creative sense. I have a very big creative background with like video and stuff, so and so does he. And he is what I consider a regular guy with regular creative skills and insane visions in his head, and he just made them come to life. His videos are videos I can make, but they're so much well articulated, and the energy behind them makes them his, and I just love that. And he's just done so much cool stuff. He made the music video for Avicii. If you don't know who Avicii is, you probably remember the song Wake Me Up. But more importantly, I really like the song called The Nights by Avicii, and Rory Kramer made that music video. And it's just a walkthrough of his life and him doing crazy things. Rory Kramer, and I think that was sick. It was a genre of video that I made growing up, and just to see it on a music video for one of the biggest artists in the world at the time was just inspiring. Really was. And then just seeing him work with Justin Bieber, he's just like pals with Justin Bieber and shows up and does stuff for him and takes great photos. I got the Justice album over on my wall. It's a Justin Bieber album, but Rory Kramer took the photo. So yeah, I like that guy because I like Rory because he's just an average guy that chose the life he wanted for himself and stuck with it and kept at it and kept making insane stuff. I also really love his Lake Life series. He's got some good YouTube videos, so look him up on YouTube. Great guy. Next Polaroid, we have Cole Bennett.
A lot of opportunities came in from different directions. When I realized that's not at all what I wanted, I was like, I just want life to be a playground. I want to just have fun. And if this shit doesn't work out, then it wasn't supposed to work out. Like, I really don't care. Some people just care too much about that shit, but life's short and we're gonna die. It's like, what's the point of like trying to make all this money, and at the end of the day, when you made all the money, well, what do you do then? You look back and be like, well, I just wasted my whole life.
Cole Bennett is the founder of Lyrical Lemonade, which is like a music media group. They make like primarily like rap music videos, very creative, very cool. They have a huge merch line, dope merchandise that they sell. They do blog posts about the music scene, primarily rap again. They host their own music festival called the Summer Smash. And as you can see, they just do whatever the heck they want, really. Lyrical Lemonade is one of my favorite brands out there. It's colorful. Everyone a part of it is passionate about it, and the brand is just unique. I really connected with Cole Bennett himself by listening to his YouTube interviews. He did a TED Talk, and just a few like complex type interviews. And you could just tell another regular guy with extremely intentional visions. He grew up in the suburbs of Chicago and spent a lot of his weekends going to kind of the underground scene, underground music scene, and just posting blogs, I believe, about these artists. And one of the stories that was cool is he went home and was trying to think of a name, and his mom came up with the name Lyrical Lemonade, which is just an insanely awesome name. It's so creative, and the amount of places you can take that brand is just crazy, and he has. And then he just made, while in college, just made a ton of music videos, and, you know, didn't get paid for them or whatever, and then he talked about getting his first big music video. He didn't get paid for it, really, and then it got over 1 million views and skyrocketed. The artist, and actually the manager of the artist he did the video for, came back and paid Cole like around 60 grand for just helping propel that artist's career. So just the selflessness of him just wanting to make a music video for that artist, crazy stuff. And now he's got a brand he can do whatever the heck he wants with. Great music videos. Lyrical Lemonade 2, great behind the scenes of those music videos. Like I said, I love behind the scenes stuff, so I'm always watching those. He's got a thing called Buy Cole Bennett, which is just a limited merchandise drops for specifically like Cole Bennett fans, and those just sell out. You can tell Cole Bennett has a lot of fun doing that. I just love, he does whatever the heck he needs to do. I think that's a common theme that I am saying in this video. It's inspiring, so definitely look into his stuff.
My name is Cole Bennett, owner and founder of Lyrical Lemonade. Wait one second. Should I say music video director? What should I don't know what to... However you like. However I'm saying.
Here's a pretty basic one, but it inspired me. Gotta throw it in. Polaroid 4, maybe 5, I don't know. Michael Jordan.
Everything that I've done in my life, I've taken a chance in either succeeding at it or failing at it. But I've taken that chance, and I will not let the opportunity of failure stop me from doing something that I truly enjoy.
Obviously, I was born in '03, so kind of missed that era and wasn't even really a huge basketball fan growing up. I'm getting into it now, but what really connected me with him was the Netflix documentary Last Dance. It was a breakdown of the last year the Bulls won the finals in the 1990s. And it was just very well done. Obviously, it talked about most of the players on that team, but it was really a highlight of Michael Jordan and his greatness. All of those stories laced into that film made it my favorite film of all time, I would say. I love going back and watching that. Hearing about his flu game and how he pushed players and his trouble with management and him getting that $1 million back for that one fan that shot a half-court shot, and him tied in with his family and loving on his family and working harder than everyone else and having a relationship with his security guard like a dad. Super inspiring. Highly recommend you watch that film.
My mentality was to go out and win at any cost.
I believe this is Polaroid 6. We got Hector Orama, I believe. He's the founder of Forgiven, which is a Christian streetwear brand. They just make really dope merch, kind of surrounding the gospel, obviously. Forgiven, could you have guessed? Dopest clothes around. I think they dropped a lot of their shirts off their site, which is unfortunate. But on their website, there was like an interview. It was pretty old, but it just talked about how this dude got started, and he literally went balls deep and bought a $15,000-ish shirt printer on like loan or like a business loan or on credit or something, and just full sent into it and made dope designs. I don't even know if he does a lot of his designs, honestly, but he has dope designers and has a dope little following in Chicago, and obviously promotes a really cool message. And I loved repping those shirts. It was just a great message, and I loved the effort he took to build up that business and the positive message behind it and just the way he brands his stuff. It's helped me brand my stuff a lot better too. So really loved what he's doing. I don't really know what he's doing now, but
God talks to people in different ways, and if God tells you to pursue a dream or pursue something, it may not look like it's going to happen in that second, but 2 years, 3 years later, if you walk in it and do whatever he's telling you to do, in that blueprint, it's going to work.
This next one you'll have to hear me out on. It's the most recent World Cup, the 2023 World Cup. As you can see, that was a photo of Messi holding up the trophy with Argentina. I'm from America. You know, I'm more of a soccer fan than the average American, but also not too into it. But I really, really dove into the World Cup. Really enjoyed watching it. Stayed home from church that Sunday morning on the championship and watched that final. Watched Argentina go up early. Watched Mbappe come back. Watched Mbappe score that hat trick to come back. Obviously saw the result of Argentina winning it. I didn't care which way it went. I thought both teams deserved it, obviously. Why does it inspire me? The passion around the sport is like nothing else, especially World Cup. So just seeing these guys pushing for their country and playing the heck out of this game to the best of their ability with all the pressure mounted up against them and showing up and continuing to try and succeed, how can that not inspire you? And what really made it feel real was seeing the video. It was an FPV drone, meaning a drone that you can fly like this with rather than just directional like this. It flew through Buenos Aires while millions of people were on the street. And that video alone was just like a deep breath. It was like, wow. You know, that is the product of hard work that anyone can achieve. Now, it'll be a lot smaller scale than World Cup soccer, but if I can feel a fraction of that feeling by something that I've completed in my life, I'm going to push really hard toward that.
Lionel Messi and Argentina have won the World Cup.
Last one, we got Kobe Bryant. Again, wasn't really a huge basketball fan growing up. When Kobe Bryant really caught my attention was actually when he passed. I got a wind of his legacy that he left on people, and that was just inspiring to me. I've watched a few films about him, like the Dream Team, the USA, Team USA Olympic team, and obviously just a few interviews of just his discontentment with ordinary and his passion to succeed and win is just simply beyond inspiring. And to catch wind of that legacy and to see what hard work got him will always motivate me to work hard, and every one of the legends and what they have to say about him is just inspiring.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Okay.
Now, obviously, I have a lot more inspirations than just these 8, but this was the amount I had in my cartridge, so that's what I made of. But appreciate y'all's time for taking the time to watch this if you did. I've been uploading daily everywhere, which has been a grind. YouTube videos every week, podcasts every week, and newsletters every week. So if you want to catch any of that, go to the links below and explore whatever you want to explore. I'd really appreciate it. Take it easy, keep working hard, and it can seem like we got a long way to go, but just one day at a time, and there's blessings in every day, so keep it up. Again, really appreciate you for taking the time. Have a good one. Peace, love, tranquility, all that stuff. Bye now. No.